Hi guys, welcome to my channel Yarn-addict. The plan for today is to make some progress on our bobble stitch alphabet Afghan and finish off the blocks for the letters P, Q and R. If you are looking for the pattern for these specific alphabets, then I will take you to it in just a minute. But if you want to have more fun and join me in making this cute little Afghan from the beginning, then do check out the previous parts of this series on my channel. I have a dedicated playlist for this Afghan, so it's easier for you guys to locate all of the parts and it's in the same place. So do check it out. Part 1 of the series is where I explain the concept, the materials needed and the specifics of the border, so do check that out for sure. Apart from this Afghan, I have lots of beautiful crochet patterns that I want to share with you guys, and I have planned one for each week of the upcoming year. So this is a good time to subscribe to my channel and make these awesome handmade crochet items with me. Okay, then let's get to work and start with the pattern for the letter P. Okay guys, let's start with the letter P, and the pattern for the letter P also is a very easy pattern and it will get done in no time. So let's start with a slip knot, and you know the drill. For every block, like we start with 14 chains. For this letter as well, start with 14 chains as your foundation and go on to do rows number 2, 3 and 4, which are gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. On each of the rows for 2, 3 and 4, you should be getting 13 chain stitches. Chain 1 and turn when you are at the end and do the next one. So do this and I will tell you what to do from row number 5 onwards. For row 5 of the letter P, chain 1 and turn your work, and on this row start with 3 single crochets. Do a bobble stitch next, which is gonna be 5 double crochets done halfway in the same stitch. Okay, and then you want to do 9 single crochets on row number 5. Chain 1, turn your work, do row number 6, which is a row of single crochet in every stitch. And remember that on every even row you should be getting 13 single crochets. Okay, for row number 7, chain 1, turn your work, and we're gonna repeat row number 5 and 6 3 more times, which means for rows 5, 7, 9 and 11 you're gonna do 3 single crochet, 1 bobble stitch and 9 single crochets. For rows number 6, 8, 10 and 12 you're gonna do a single crochet in every stitch. So just repeat the last 2 rows that we did, that's row number 5 and 6, 3 more times, and it's gonna take you to the end of row number 12. I will show you what to do from row number 13 onwards. Okay, done. So on the right side of your work you should get 4 bobble stitches on top of each other, and that's when you know you got to stop the repetition. So once you're done with that, you're gonna be at the end of row number 12. So for row number 13, chain 1 and turn your work. On row number 13, start with 4 single crochets. Now after the 4 single crochets, we need 3 pairs of a bobble stitch and a single crochet. So let's do the first one. A single crochet to complete the pair. The second pair of bobble stitch and single crochet. And we need one more pair. And after the last pair, you would be left with 3 single crochets to end this row. So do that. Chain 1, turn your work. For row number 14, just do a row of single crochet in every stitch. Make sure that you got 13 single crochets on row number 14, just like every other even row. So for row number 15, chain 1, turn your work, start with 3 single crochets. Followed by a bobble stitch. Okay, and after that you need to do 5 single crochets. One more bobble stitch. Okay, and end row number 15 with 3 single crochets. For row number 16, chain 1, turn your work and do a row of single crochet in every stitch, just like all of the other even rows. Chain 1, turn your work and repeat rows number 15 and 16 3 more times, which means the rows 15, 17, 19 and 21 are gonna be 3 single crochet, 1 bobble stitch, 5 single crochet, 1 bobble stitch and 3 single crochets, while all of the even rows between rows 16 and 22 are gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. So go ahead and repeat rows number 15 and 16 that we just did 3 more times, and then we'll be left with just one more row, and I'm gonna show you what to do for row number 23 and 24. Alright, repeating rows 15 and 16 three more times is gonna take you to the end of row number 22. For row number 23, chain 1 and turn your work, and on this row start with 2 single crochets. And after the 2 single crochets, we need 4 pairs of a bobble stitch and a single crochet. So let's do that. That's the first pair. That's the second one. Pair number 3, and we need to do one more. That was 4 pairs of a bobble stitch and a single crochet, and you're gonna end this row with 3 single crochets. Chain 1, turn your work, and that was row number 23. All that's left for the alphabet P is row number 24, 25 and 26, which are gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. So go ahead, do 3 more rows of single crochet in every stitch, and I'm gonna finish off this block with the borders as well, and let me show you how my work looks after all the borders are done. Alright, that's how my alphabet P block looks, and let's put this down and do one more really easy and simple pattern, and that's for the alphabet Q. So for Q as well, let's quickly start with the slip knot, 14 chain stitches and 3 rows of single crochet in every stitch. Go ahead, do that, and for the letter Q, I will tell you how to proceed from row number 5 onwards. Okay, for row number 5 for the letter Q, chain 1, turn your work and start with 4 single crochets. Now after this we need 4 pairs of a bobble stitch and a single crochet. So let's start with the first one. That's pair number 1 and we need 3 more. Pair number 2. Pair number 3, and let's do one more. Okay, those were your 4 pairs. After the 4 pairs you're gonna be left with 1 single crochet to end row number 5. So do that and chain 1, turn your work and do a row of single crochet in every stitch, which is gonna be your row number 6. Okay, for every even row make sure that you have 13 single crochets so your stitch count is in place. For row number 7, chain 1, turn your work and start with 3 single crochets. Okay, followed by a bobble stitch. and then you need to do 3 single crochets. A bobble stitch after that. And end this row with 5 single crochets. Chain 1, turn your work, do row number 8, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Okay, chain 1, turn your work. For row number 9, start with 2 single crochets, followed by a bobble stitch. Okay, and after the bobble stitch you need to do 5 single crochets. A bobble stitch after the 5 single crochets. And end row number 9 with 4 single crochets. Okay, chain 1, turn your work, do row number 10, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch, and you're gonna get 13 single crochets like every other even row on row number 10 as well. Okay, chain 1, turn your work. After this, repeat rows 9 and 10 6 more times, which means you're gonna do every odd row starting from row number 9 till you reach row number 21 as 2 single crochets, 1 bobble stitch, 5 single crochets, 1 bobble stitch, and 4 single crochets. For all the even rows starting from row number 10 to row number 22, you're gonna do a single crochet in every stitch, giving you 13 single crochets on each of the even rows. So do this and I'll meet you when I'm at the end of my row number 22. Okay, there you go. This is how my work looks after all the repetitions. And if it is easier for you to remember the number of bobbles, just remember that you need 7 of these bobbles, not counting this row wherein we did 3 single crochet in the beginning. After this row, you need 7 more bobbles on top of each other. Now when you're done with that, you know that you got to stop repeating, and it's gonna be the end of your row number 22. So for row number 23, chain 1, turn your work, and on this row we're gonna start with 3 single crochets. Okay, and after 3 single crochets we need 3 pairs of a bobble stitch and a single crochet. So let's do the first pair. Followed by a single crochet, one more pair of bobble stitch, single crochet, that's pair number 2, and we need one last pair. And to end this row, you're gonna be left with 4 single crochets. Chain 1, turn your work, and do 3 more rows of single crochet in every stitch, which is gonna be your rows number 24, 25 and 26. So do that, and I'm also gonna show you how my work looks after I'm done with the borders on all 4 sides. Okay, so that's how my letter Q block looks, and it looks just amazing, right? Okay, let's move on to one more very simple block, that's the alphabet R. And as usual, as always, just start with the slip knot. Go ahead and do 14 chain stitches for your foundation chain, and also do 3 rows of single crochet in every stitch, which will constitute your rows number 2, 3 and 4. On each of these rows you should get 13 single crochets, and let's take it off from row number 5 onwards. Okay, I'm at the end of row number 4 for the alphabet R. So for row number 5, chain 1, turn your work, and let's start with a single crochet, a bobble stitch after that, followed by a single crochet and a bobble stitch again. Okay, after that let's do 4 single crochets, followed by a bobble stitch, single crochet and a bobble stitch again after that. And you're gonna end row number 5 with 2 single crochets. Okay, chain 1, turn your work. You know what to do. Row number 6 is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Okay, for row number 7, chain 1, turn your work and start with 2 single crochets, followed by a bobble stitch, followed by 4 single crochets, and a bobble stitch after that. And end this row with 5 single crochets. Okay, chain 1, turn your work and do row number 8, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Chain 1, turn for row number 9 and start with 2 single crochets. Followed by a bobble stitch. Okay, and then you want to do 3 single crochets. A bobble stitch after that. And in the end you'll be left with 6 single crochets on row number 9. Chain 1, turn your work, do row number 10, which is a row of single crochet in every stitch. Chain 1, turn for row number 11, start with 2 single crochets, a bobble stitch after that, followed by 2 more single crochets, a bobble stitch, and end this row with 7 single crochets. Chain 1, turn your work, do row number 12, which is a row of single crochet in every stitch. Okay, chain 1, turn your work for row number 13, start with 2 single crochets, one bobble stitch, 1 single crochet after that, and another bobble stitch. And then do 8 single crochets to end row number 13. Chain 1, turn your work to row number 14, which is a row of single crochet in every stitch. Chain 1, turn your work. For row number 15, we're gonna start with 3 single crochets. And then after this, we need 3 pairs of a bobble stitch and a single crochet. That's pair number 1. Pair number 2. And that is pair number 3. Okay, and after that you'll be left with 4 single crochets. Okay, chain 1, turn your work, do row number 16, which is a row of single crochet in every stitch. For row number 17, chain 1, turn your work and start with 2 single crochets. Followed by a bobble stitch. Five single crochets after the bobble stitch. Another bobble stitch. And end this row with 4 single crochets. chain 1, turn your work, do row number 18, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Chain 1, turn your work, and now you need to repeat rows number 17 and 18 two more times. That's for rows number 19 and 21, and that's gonna be 2 single crochets, 1 bobble stitch, 5 single crochets, 1 bobble stitch, and 4 single crochets, whereas rows number 20 and 22 are gonna be single crochet in every stitch. So go ahead, do that, and we'll take it up from row number 23 onwards. After you have repeated rows number 17 and 18 two more times, you'll be at the end of row number 22, and this is what your work should look like. For row number 23, chain 1, turn your work, and start with 1 single crochet, just 1, and after that you need to do 4 pairs of a bobble stitch and single crochet. So let's do that. That's the first pair. Pair number 2. Pair number 3. and there goes the last pair. After that, you'll be left with 4 single crochets to end row number 23. Chain 1, turn your work, and you'll be left with 3 more rows of single crochet in every stitch. That's gonna be your rows number 24, 25 and 26. Do that, and I'm gonna do the borders as well off camera, and I'm gonna show you how my letter R block looks once all the borders and everything is done. Alright, so that's how my block for the letter R looks, and hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And the deal is that if you want to have more fun learning these beautiful patterns, all you got to do is hit the subscribe button. I'm sure you all are on board, aren't you? Okay, I'm gonna leave you with that today, but promise to be back soon with the next part. See you soon. Bye bye, take care, and happy crocheting.